thank you, Luis, for helping us with Ermo. We are live with this week's Sumo's call, and today I only see my face because it's late for Kiki and she's face image. There is no other contributors or staff in the call today, so I guess it's gonna be short. Thank you, Luis, for all the help again, and I am gonna start with Community Roundtable. There are some discussions about bridging community channels, specifically bridging IRC with Telegram, the two Sumo channels that respectively are over IRC and Telegram. There is the list, there is the link on Discourse, and there is also a forum post for those of you who prefer conversations in forums. The idea is that we bridge them so the conversations are not separated, but you can follow the conversation in the tool you want. Either you are an IRC person or you are a Telegram person, and you don't need to miss any conversation. So any conversation that happened on IRC will show up on Telegram, and any conversation that happened on Telegram will show up on IRC. There is also Slack that is internally used for Mozilla employees and some of the NDA volunteers. Probably Slack won't be bridged because of the NDA component in there, so we'll keep NDA in Slack, and IRC Telegram will be public stuff. So go on the Discourse post if you have any ideas, if you don't agree, or if you want to say, yes, I agree. The volunteers in Telegram, there was a conversation that already brought. Thank you to Zach, Noah, for starting this conversation, and also Siam. If there is no big oppositions, or if there is no any oppositions, we will do the bridge on the end of the week. Of course, if we will see problems as it goes, this won't be like permanent and forever. We will change. For the people who are watching us on Ermo, if you have any questions, do write on IRC or Telegram. Or if from next week, you can only write to one of those. Cool. Kiki, would you like to add anything?
I actually wanted to ask about the bridging. Although you say that it's about bridging, I was wondering, are we going to delete one of these Slack channels that we have?
No.
No.
We won't delete anything that is already happening. It's only about bridging so people can use the tools that they want to use. So it's not about having an idea of bringing some people in one tool. It's more about bridging those tools and permit people to use whatever they want to permit.
Got it.
Use.
Okay.
Cool. On the next one, we have a product updates. You can check the Discourse post, but we have Firefox 10 was just released. So we thought that you might want to hear about it. I also thought, think that there is a post on forums about some interesting conversations. So if you hear, firstly, if you are interested to know more about it, there is a Discourse post. And if you hear any questions and you don't know how to reply, there is also a post on forums. Also, if there is something that you can still not reply, even with those KB articles, do reach out to us, Kiki and I, and we will direct you to the right people. And let us know if you have any questions. With that, I am going to remind everyone that in next week we have the SUMO sprint for Firefox 66. And for that reason, Ruben has prepared the support documents for Firefox 66. Again, you can see the link on the wiki, so you can start translating and prepare for Firefox 66. And for that, I'm going to pass the microphone to Kiki, who is going to talk a little bit about the sprint.
Yeah. So sorry. So thank you, Kasatina. I'm just going to talk briefly about the Firefox 66 Sumo Sprint that will going to happen in the next week on Tuesday. So it will be on 19th of March, 5 days from now. Basically, it will gonna be the same sprint as the previous one, with a slight change on how we manage the workflow, because we're not going to have team anymore, but we're going to categorize the tasks per language and locals. So you will be able to choose whatever locals that you prefer to work on. Like, for example, if you will would like to work only on your local language, that's totally fine. If you don't see anything in your local language there, feel free to ping me and I will add there if we have something in your local language. For example, if we have something in Indonesia, I'm not currently have Indonesia in the travel board right now, but if you wanted to have your local language that you wanted to work on, just let me know. Yeah, so basically, in addition to that, we will also categorize the task per task that we derive from the buffer reply tool. So basically, inside each language, you will see, for example, in English, you will see the task per issue. Like for example, bookmarks or Firefox account or issue related to the I'm just making this up, autoplay, because autoplay is one of the things that I think is going to be a significant change for this release. Um, what else? The release note will be added on the D-Day, so I will add the release note on the 19th of March. So, but the address is already there, so you can check out the link on the D-Day on the next Tuesday. Do I miss anything else, Constantina? Oh,
Sorry,
I
there's me.
actually,
Okay.
yeah, I actually missed one thing. So in this sprint, you can also organize an event. So if you would like to do the sprint with your fellow Mozillian in your local area, you can also gather around with them in a cafe or restaurant or whatever place that you prefer. And basically, you can also expense your meal or beverages there up to 100 US dollar. So please keep the receipts and reach out to any resource rep to expense the budget.
Cool. Thank you, Kiki. So again, if you are interested in having an event, it's very easy. Just have an event, buy some pizza. After $100, we do the pizza for you. Please don't drink any alcohol drinks because that's out of policy. I'm sorry, but Mozilla doesn't permit that. We had some incidents in the past and they had to cut them from community events, so I do apologize. If you have an event or like in the past, I know that the Brazil community was meeting online, they were ordering a small pizza each and they were doing the things online. That's also very acceptable. So if you are in a distributed community and you want to hang out with your friends and you buy a small pizza and you say, okay, let's all hang out together and reply to some questions, we will buy the pizza for you. You have $100 to do that in a community setup, or if you want to gather in a friend's place and do that, or individually. And once you've done that, you can send the receipts to us and we will direct you to the right people to file the receipts correctly for you. Do not have to worry about the whole reimbursement thing. Kiki is an expert on reimbursing people, so we'll have you covered. Anything else, Kiki?
I think that's all.
Thank you very much for Luis again for hosting us. I'm gonna check on IRC and Telegram if anybody adds anything else. There is nothing around. Maybe somebody can Slack. Nope, nothing. It's a quiet day. Get ready next week. It's gonna be very noisy with the release. So thank you all for watching this. And if you have any questions, again, Kiki and I are here to help. Bye.
And don't forget to RSVP.
Oh yes, don't forget to RSVP so Kiki is happy.
Bye all.
Bye, y'all.